What's up, YouTube? I am back from Los Angeles and I have not been vlogging at all. My last video was basically a weekend fun at the YouTubers retreat, which is great. I know a lot of people like to see my travel vlogs, and Neuro, really? You should be that loud when I'm videotaping? Okay. Sorry guys. As I was saying, the last video was really awesome. I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. I wanted to do a little sit down video instead of a vlog, just to really switch it up and talk about something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It wasn't really requested, but I feel like a lot of people might appreciate the video, and it's how to read a nutritional label the correct way. A lot of people look at it and the only thing they're gonna be looking at is the calories and the fat. But first thing, I do want to talk about something that grinds my gears, bursts my bubble, takes the jelly out of my donut.
I was like, what is jelly out of my donut?
I felt like it was appropriate. You know, if you're like expecting a jelly donut and there's nothing inside of it, I'd be mad. It would grind my gears. Nutrition facts on a label should not be, using club crackers by the way. So nutrition facts on a label should not be a guarantee. It is great to use as a guide. The reason it should only be used as a guide is because the FDA allows food manufacturers to have a wide margin of error of 20%. This means that if someone creates a product and they say, you know, there's only 500 calories in this food that you're about to eat, it could actually be 600 calories, and it's perfectly legal. The FDA says, yes, that is okay because it's a 20% margin of error, if that makes sense. It could also be just 400 calories, but what food place is gonna say there's more calories in it than there actually is? There are food manufacturers out there that are gonna create packaged foods, and they're gonna tell you that it is 100 calories, like those 100 calorie packs snack things. Are they really 100 calories, or are they 120 calories? Oh, okay, what's an extra 20 calories in a little snack bag? But who eats one of those snack bags? I don't. I can eat like a whole box of them and I'm still hungry. And it might not seem like it's a big difference. You might be like, what's 100 and what's an extra 20 calories? It's not gonna kill you. No, it is not gonna kill you. But if you're eating, you know, 2,000 calories a day, are you really eating 2,000 calories, or are you eating 2,400 calories? And this goes for protein as well. So if I'm trying to eat 100 grams of protein per day, which is what I usually eat, and you know, a lot of that protein is coming from packaged foods and, you know, stuff where I'm reading the labels, am I really eating 100 grams of protein, or am I actually eating 80 grams of protein? So like I said, it's not like a big difference, but if I'm only gonna be, if I accidentally only eat 80 grams of protein, then I'm gonna be annoyed and lose some gains and be more annoyed. Just so you guys are aware of that. I know it's something not a lot of people know. I remember I learned that in college and it's always stuck with me, and I've mentioned it to people before and they're like, I had no idea. So I'm actually going to, in the video description, post a link from the FDA website where it does say that it's food manufacturers are allowed to have that 20% margin of error. So you guys are able to do your own research and look into it a little bit more, not just trust some crazy blonde that, you know, makes YouTube videos and vlogs and all that. Some nutritional labels are never tested for accuracy. It's very expensive. It's very expensive for the FDA to actually do the testing on all food manufacturers and different products that are put out there. The FDA will randomly choose items to be tested for accuracy. Submitting the nutritional label to the FDA is completely voluntary. Some are not tested for years for accuracy, and then later to find out, hey, you know, you are in this 20% margin of error, you have, you know, surpassed that 20% margin of error, like you need to take your items off the shelf. So the best type of advice I could give you is to eat whole natural foods. Try to limit processed packaged foods because you don't really know what kind of nutritional facts are gonna be in there. This means eating more vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, meats, grains, anything that is like whole and natural. There is no hidden calories in these foods. If you look up the nutritional facts of these, it should be the same per gram, per ounce, per cup, because nothing is altered or changed in these foods. So that's why it's easier for competitors to stick to whole natural foods. Not only are they better for you and your body recognizes it as food, but it's easier to track, so you're able to, yeah. I'm not telling you guys that you should never eat packaged food. I still eat packaged food. I just had some Milano cookies right before I started filming this. But it should be kept to, you know, minimal, you know, a balance. Now, I know we can't all carry around, you know, bags of chicken and bags of broccoli and sweet potatoes and rice and all that. Sometimes we're in a hurry, sometimes we get our food, and it's not really like realistic. Cause I mean, if you're gonna go to a movie, like, are you gonna really bring like a bag of chicken? No. But some packaged foods that would be good would be dried or dehydrated, sprouted, ground or powdered, cold pressed. Those phrases are minimally processed, so it would be better to eat those things. When you look at a nutrition label, if you see the list of ingredients and it's just like this big long list, it's probably filled with literally fillers, just all this like junk in there. So the less amount of ingredients in a product is the best. Okay, now let's get into reading a nutritional label, how to do it. Most people look at a nutritional label and they're gonna look at the calories and sometimes the fat. That is not what you wanna do. Okay, so this is Club crackers. I just grabbed whatever I wanted out of my pantry, so this is what you're gonna get. I don't even know why we have these because I don't eat them, I swear. So when it comes to nutrition facts, the first thing you want to do is look at the serving. Serving size for this is 4 crackers. The serving size on these packages are not regulated. So the manufacturer could put 1 cracker or they could put 10 crackers. So that is something very important that you wanna look at. Sometimes they'll put, you know, 1 cracker or 4 crackers. So it looks like less sugar, less carbs, less fat. So really trying to compare the serving sizes is key because, like I said, that's where some food manufacturers really try to get you, is they'll be like, oh, only, you know, there's only like 10 calories, but it's because it's, you know, 1 freaking cracker. Serving size is 4 crackers, so we are gonna be going off of 4 crackers. Okay, so calories for 4 crackers. 4, that is it. Calories for 4 crackers is 70 calories. The calories from fat is 25, so let's go ahead and calculate that. 25 divided by 70, 35%. So 35% is fat. That's how you calculate that. So the next thing on the nutrition facts is percent daily value. This is how much of a 2,000 calorie diet you're taking in. Because if you look all the way down at the bottom, this is based on a 2,000 calorie diet, which would actually be perfect for me because that's what I usually take in. All right, so total fat is 3 grams, that is 5%. Cholesterol is 0, sodium is 125 milligrams, and that is 5%. Total carbs is 9 grams, that is 3%. Protein, less than 1 gram, and there's no percentage on that because they say everybody's body is different. Everyone takes in a different amount of protein. They don't give a percentage for protein. And these have no vitamins in them. When it comes to the vitamins, you wanna get to as close as 100% as possible without increasing your calories. So that is something to look for too on nutrition facts, like try to get stuff that has a good amount of vitamins in it. This is also something great at the bottom of the thing. It is the percent daily values. And this gives a breakdown of calories, like if you're in a 2,000 calorie diet or 2,500, it shows on this one, like what your total fat, cholesterol, sodium, total carbohydrate, fiber should be. Well, it says like less than, you know. So how this works too is if you wanna figure out how many calories, you can actually calculate it. So this has 3 grams of fat. 1 gram of fat is equivalent to 9 calories. So we're gonna do 3 total fat times 9, that is gonna be 27 calories. That is where we get 27 calories from. Then we'll move on to carbs. Carbs are 1 gram is equal to 4 calories. So we're gonna go ahead and do 4 times, there are 9 carbs. There's gonna be 36 calories are derived from the carbs. Okay, and then the protein is less than 1 gram, so we'll just do it for 1 gram. 1 times 4 is 4. And that is kind of how you make up where you're getting the calories from. And so if you're kind of like, oh man, these calories are high and you want to calculate it out, you go for it. In the US and Canada, the ingredients list is listed from most abundant to least abundant. So in these club crackers, the majority of the crackers are made from enriched flour. So that's another thing to pay attention to, is what it is mostly made up of. And to know, I usually read, like, I'll look for like the first, second, third ingredients, like the top 3. I'm like, what are the top 3 things that are in this product? I really wanna put this in my body. Another thing that I wanna point out is nutritional labels, some things that they do. Sometimes they will put fat-free on a label. These are not fat-free, obviously, but they'll put fat-free on a label. And when they do that, usually they are extracting the fat and they're putting in more sugars and carbs in it because they want it to make it taste better. Like, okay, you want fat-free, that's fine, but we're gonna replace that fat with more sugar and carbs. Another thing to look out for is things that say like sugar-free, such as sugar-free cookies. A lot of times they try to tempt you with those. They'll be like, oh, sugar-free cookies are totally cool for your diet. Wrong, they're not good for your diet. But usually the sugar will be extracted and replaced with chemically derived additives. This is something you don't want in your body all the time. So if you're thinking that you can eat these sugar-free cookies every day, I would definitely not suggest that. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to never eat them ever, but you know, keeping those to a minimum would probably be the best. All right guys, so that is all I have for you for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something new and awesome. Especially that thing in the beginning. Really, it still bothers me that the FDA allows a 20% margin of error and it's not accurate. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on. Make sure to check out the video description where I put that link so you guys can do your own research, and comment below and let me know what your thoughts are about like food labels and all this stuff, because I find it really frustrating sometimes when I have clients or people that come to me and they're like, oh, I'm eating healthy, I'm eating this, it's lower fat, lower cholesterol, sugar-free, fat-free, all these things. I could just go on and on. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are on this subject. Comment below. Also, for those of you that are wondering, the Buff Bunny collection is coming August 21st. It is the clothing line that I am putting together. I will talk more about it in the next video after this. I am putting it together. Be on the lookout for that. But just to let you guys know, it is coming out August 21st, which is next Sunday. And we are launching at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Hope you guys like everything. As always, thanks for watching my videos. Make sure to give them a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like them. Bye guys.